I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
The wide-eyed crazy stare.
We are officially back. 8-point and goodies. To all you Ramble Maniacs and BC aliens out there, it goes a little something like this. Good thing my wife's not here right now, because I could just do the ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Ramble Mania show probably brings to you. It is I. Oh, what the fuck is it? Hey, you're reigning, and tomorrow I will be defending, even though I'm not going to be on for the stream. I am your reigning 10-time Ramblemania heavyweight champion, Hazel, the iZombie, joining me as always.
It's crazy that this man not even going to be here when he loses the championship to me. The soon-to-be 10-time Ramblemania champion, TJ the Great. TJ the Great.
What are the stipulations of winning this though?
You gotta basically win you gotta be the highest. You have to have the highest score on the predictions.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Right.
If it's tied,
so I'm gonna run this tonight.
Video game simulation.
Number
we got the homie Kofi Weaston from the Dirty Hills podcast. Secret Smoker Society is officially in the building once again.
Definitely.
We are going to be doing our AEW full gear predictions. I wish 6 had the full gear graphics up.
He's working on them.
I know he sent me this shit like early this morning, and he was really fucking with this shit. But no, last time we did this, I had Dave on the show where we did our predictions for All Out, where it was 15 goddamn matches. Oh god, my new computer has a virus.
Oh, damn, what the hell were you doing? What were you downloading?
I was watching Spiral, the Book of Soul. No, hell no, I don't watch. I'm married.
He was bootlegging Black Panther 2.
But before we get
that's why he has the virus.
Before we get to our predictions for the for Full Gear, gonna give you guys a quick recap synopsis on everything that took place on Rampage that ended like fucking half an hour ago. So it's gonna be TJ, it's gonna be Kofi, and then it's gonna be myself. So TJ, you have the floor. Ramble on.
What match did you just say?
No, we're just gonna give a quick recap synopsis on Rampage before.
I love recapping.
Yo, Rampage was fun. Yo, I actually had a sneaky suspicion that Akiyama and Takeshita would win, and then they did, and I was like, let's go. But it was super fun to see that in action, and then to see the story of Eddie wanting to get hands on Akiyama, that whole match, like the shit like that is why I love that AEW exists. And to go back to the beginning with Ricky and like they're giving Ricky Starks a super babyface push, and I'm here for that shit. I'm definitely ready to see Ricky run all the way through the tournament, because I've said it before. I think he's gonna win, and I think he will face the champion that Winter is coming. So I'm ready for all that. And Rampage, the Athena shit. Athena hitting Aubrey was crazy.
Okay.
Like, so yeah, Rampage, this is the type of stuff I think they should be doing with Rampage. Crazy international type matches, and then like under the radar eventful things like Athena.
Let me ask you a question about the tournament. Whose tournament is better right now?
Out of which tournament?
The World Cup and the World Title Eliminator.
You asking the wrong person.
Wait, no. I'm gonna ask you, whose tournament are you more invested in?
AEW's, because I'm watching AEW's. I'm like, it's not fair to ask me because I don't watch WWE, so I can't.
Oh, so you're like me. I'm not.
Yeah. I'm not locked in on WWE, so I can't speak on what's going on in that tournament. So.
Okay. So you're going strictly Ricky Starks.
Yeah, I think Ricky is taking it. Yeah.
Who else is in the tournament, may I ask? Because like I said, I was telling Hazel, I don't really get into too much of the.
Are we talking about the World Cup or the
AEW one?
Yeah, I was telling Hazel, I don't really watch wrestling because I'm so much into the independent world. We're always at the wrestling matches. We're always watching the wrestling matches independently. Right. So I'm I watch independent wrestling. I watch wrestling through you guys.
Okay. Yeah,
So when
like
I
where
tune
you're
into
late to
y'all,
like the TV wrestling because you locked in on the independents.
Yeah, so
You out
I
there, you
tune
out
in.
there.
Yeah, I tune into the podcast world to figure out what's going on. So lots of times I don't know what's going on.
Gotcha.
So
You know what I
CJ,
mean?
if you
So
ain't,
I don't know who's in the tournament.
So CJ, if you ain't see earlier when I showed up late for SmackDown, I went all out. You know, I went full on rage mode again. And
Why? What happened?
Well, you know, I think it's fair for me to now say that Ali has been fucking buried.
What happened to him? What happened?
Nah. I don't think he's buried. I actually watched that. He lost to Ali. Lost night. It wasn't even a bad loss. It was a great loss to another fucking loser.
Oh,
but I would
WWE
Ricochet. All right. So like him and Ricochet went at it. It's like two fucking losers, and you like who's the best loser?
And Ricochet wins, and I mean, I don't think. Again, I don't watch, so I can't speak too much to it. But I would say, like in WWE, a lot of the time, these are the positions these guys end up in. As you just like, Ali and Ricochet are two talented ass dudes. So ordinarily, I'd be like, yo, that's an exciting match. But yeah, like the way they've been booked over the years and the way they've been presented, it's like it's two losers.
It could also be a punishment.
What is he getting punished for, though? Don't you think he's been injured enough? Don't you think he's been sitting in kayfabe enough?
He was going at Braun on Twitter, right?
Didn't he just tweet? Show me how to get fired.
Yeah, show me how to get fired.
That was a joke because both him and Braun are friends. That was.
But you know, adding fuel to that.
How much of a joke is a joke?
Look,
how much of a joke is a joke until it's for real?
I don't think anyone got offended by it. No, you're absolutely right.
That's like I'll be like, yo, Tev, you bald headed. Is it a joke or am I serious? You know what I mean?
Do you feel away about me being bald?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I feel you. But I mean, like, it could be like, like you mean similar to like Andrade in AEW, where he is in a situation where he wanted out. He was doing little things to, you know, make people question, all right, how much of this is a joke?
He was just being petty. He was just being petty. I just think that he saw a good train on the other side, and he was like, all right, let me try to get over there. Nah, nigga, it ain't that. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah. So
niggas saw that. A lot of them AEW fans saw that Triple H train, and was like, let me try to hop back over there. Let's be honest.
There are
Let's be honest.
They didn't want, like, there are fans out there that don't want an alternative, so to speak. They just wanted a better WWE. So when Triple H gave them what they felt was a better WWE, they were back in. So
I think WWE is great right now. From what I watch, and I've watched highlights or whatever, and what I listen to, it's a great WWE. No one's complaining right now.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean? No one's complaining right now.
Have you not been watching my show lately?
He always complaining about something.
There's something going on.
Hazel's the angry mom, bro.
No, I am not a fucking Karen. Okay, here's the thing. I went all out on the whole Austin Theory debacle, and then I turned that shit into a 180 after what I saw this week. I'm like, yes, this is how you rejuvenate someone that everyone was saying that he was fucking buried. Did I ever say that Austin Theory was buried? I just said I hated the fucking booking on how they treated.
You never said that. You never said he was buried. You just said
all
you
the
hated
people
the
that
booking.
were participating in this whole fucking main event.
You never used the B word.
I'm only using the B word on Ali because what the fuck? We had this whole little mini feud with Seth Rollins, and then that shit just gets scrapped. They bring it back, gets scrapped again. It made Bobby Lashley look like a fucking chump because he dominated This here's what you call domination. It's a combination of strength. Oh, it's whatever for the fuck.
But we knew that was a one-off. We knew that was a one-off, bro. You gotta look at WWE like sometimes like when you see that Saudi Arabia flag, you know that's a one-off.
No,
so everybody was sued. That's a one-off
on Raw. You mean to tell me that Bobby Lashley literally obliterated this man like he was Exodia for him to basically say, "Oh, fuck the U.S. title now because the bell never rung. I just beat the ever-living shit out of this guy. So I'm not just gonna throw him into the ring and have the bell ring and then pin him. No,
because it's bigger. He wanted to beat Seth Rollins, bro.
I know, but have Austin Theory just show up, fuck all that shit up, have him cash in, which was stupid. For him to pull off all of those finisher moves for fucking Seth Rollins to pull a John Cena.
It's Seth Rollins.
But he shouldn't be doing that. I understand that the whole purpose of him being.
Do you think Moxley? Do you think MJF is gonna just walk in there this week and beat Moxley like that? No, these are elite motherfuckers, bro. They're putting over little guys. He literally put over fucking Austin by doing that several times, bro. No lie, bro. That's a put over, bro. And then when Austin went heel, that's a put over, bro. That's not a put down.
All right, guys, hold on.
That's literally a changing of a character.
Hold on, my wife is calling me right now, and she's starting to annoy me because I hate when she's drunk. Hold on a sec. You guys talk.
Oh man, Hazel, man.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess, yeah. Again, I can't speak to what's going on in the WWE world because I ain't watching. I mean, I guess,
like I said, I tune in. I tune in from time to time, man.
Yeah. I guess. Let's see where it goes. Is back in play in WWE because maybe.
All right. Let's get the predictions on. Man. You got the card?
Yeah, I can load up the card right now.
Because I really when is this? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Wow, that's how you know I'm really out of sync, bro.
I feel like that with a lot of the WWE pay-per-views.
Because tomorrow, to me, tomorrow was like, all right, you got 2 matches to go to. You got independent matches.
Right, you thinking about the stuff you locked in on, like the indie shows.
Yeah, that's my tomorrow. You know what I mean? Indie shows. You know what I mean? Like, all right, this week,
Punk doing commentary for CFFC and Punk said, I saw that. He was like, yeah, you don't want me in your locker room. He shook his fist. I
also heard him say, don't mention that. He was like, don't mention those guys.
He's like, you're not supposed to mention that.
Yeah.
I guess good he could joke about it. I guess.
Yeah. I guess. Hold 1 second, bro.
I do think. Johnny said, you think Sasha is showing up at Full Gear? No, I don't. I do not think she will be there. I think she's having fun teasing it, but I don't think she'll be there.
She's coming to Full Gear.
You think she'll be there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think so because you got to think. Soraya just tweeted her, "Don't feel bad, we're back and we're good." So I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's. Don't feel bad about the neck injury because I think she hurt her. She's hurt her.
The match that she got hurt and it messed her up was against Sasha.
Yeah.
Move with Sasha.
So I'm thinking when she said we're back, I'm thinking she's saying like, "Don't worry, we're gonna build up to Sasha." And then Sasha Banks just also put in for
the trademarks.
Yeah. So come on, I mean, once you put in for the trademarks.
Yeah. I mean, but like she is still.
But she's not going to Impact. If she goes to Impact, that means she's shutting the world down.
I don't think she's going to Impact. Just because.
But if she was she
can do whatever she wants.
Look, for me, if she could, but if she wants the bread, you go to Impact. You get that money. You turn the whole division the fuck around.
I mean, but I think Sasha Banks would command top dollar. You don't think?
Yeah, I mean, but Impact would give her the world. Impact will give her whatever fuck she has to.
I feel like anybody that wants to sign her at this point has to give her the world because I feel like that's what she feels like she's worth.
Yeah. The only person you could sign higher than her would be Charlotte.
Basically, like if she really were a free agent, because that's what I'm thinking. I think she's still under contract with WWE, so she would have to deal with that first. But if she were a free agent,
I think that's up. I think that's up.
She's done.
I think that's up.
From what I heard, she was still under contract. Like it's frozen because they'll freeze.
How is it frozen? How is it frozen? Vince McMahon's not there anymore. Vince McMahon's not there anymore.
But that's still like their contract structure. That's still how they do it.
My contract should be null and void now.
Because Vince McMahon signed off on it, and now he don't work.
Vince signed off it. Triple H, you're the guy now, so my contract should be null and void.
Well, she could go up in there like, well, we got to renegotiate.
Listen, you brought Bray Wyatt back.
Yeah.
And he got fired around the same time, so come on now.
He been on a spree of bringing people back. Been on a big spree of it, but Sasha would be. I
don't see Sasha. Well, she's not coming back. This will be her second time.
So you think she's going to AEW? You really think it? You really think she?
Yeah. If I was her, I would. I mean, for me, if I was her, I would tour first. I would put on my New Japan shit. I would put on my Impact shit. I would have put on my fucking NWA shit. I would tour every female division and put them on because that's what would make her dope right now. Let's be honest. She could put every female that is like a little great wrestler. She could put them on. Say she travels to every indie spot, bro. She would put so many female wrestlers on. I think that's what she should do.
She could do a female version of the Cody run when he left.
Yeah, or female version of what's his name? What's the Okada? What's the nigga with all the fucking shit in his head?
Ooh.
Japanese nigga with all the shit in his head. I don't even know the nigga name.
I'm ready to jump.
I'm trying to think about people. There's a lot of Japanese dudes with shit on their head.
Nah, he had the Hazel. Who the Japanese nigga that fought Moxley, right? And he got all the shit in his head. He got like the parts in his head, crazy parts. Minoru Suzuki.
Yeah, Minoru Suzuki. Oh yeah.
She could do like the little mini Minoru Suzuki run.
Yeah, traveling up and down. Young Wolf said Sasha putting women over. You don't think so, Young Wolf? I think she would show love to the industry. Like, obviously, she would win a lot of matches for the most part because she's a star. But I think she would. I think she would get into some really interesting stuff. Like her and AEW. Like you got to do her and Jade, or her and Bray.
They would have to do her and Jade.
Her and Tony. Like her and Jade is the money match. That's the money match.
That's it. That's where it's at.
I mean, I would love to see it. I just, I don't know. It seems very likely that in my mind, given how these things typically go, that she'll be back in WWE. And plus, like the situation with Triple H coming in.
Nah, I don't know. Two times you've been fired twice.
It's true. Maybe she could easily just be like, man, fuck it. I didn't did enough here. Because
my price went up. My price went up. My price go up.
And
then there's nobody. Who is she gonna fight, bro? Who is gonna be her main event? Who is gonna be her comeback? Nobody. Charlotte Flair.
I mean, so she wrestled Bianca. So
there's nothing for her there. There's nothing for her there.
Everybody. Trying to think who the young girls they got that she hasn't wrestled.
Nobody. Doesn't matter, bro. She'll beat them all. Like my thing for her is she should go around, travel, and then when WWE gets a female that's worth her competitive, her hierarchy or whatever you want to call it, worth her competition, then she'll come back. Do some Cody shit.
Yeah, some Cody shit. She'll walk
out.
Of
fucking virus protector.
I don't think she'll walk out of anywhere Young Wolf because I think if she does an indie run, she'll be in control of that. Like I think her problem with WWE was they did things that she didn't agree with and she wasn't in control. But Sasha Banks coming into an independent, she in control. So
you can do whatever you want independent. She don't want to go out, she don't gotta go out. Like the fans would be mad. But like, that's on some booking shit.
Yeah. But I think
nobody can control.
That freedom is gonna be what makes her happy and it'll make her more willing to perform.
Definitely. Look at Mia Yim.
Yeah,
I just saw her at Battle Club, but now she's back at WWE. So like, the freedom is still dope.
Yeah, to get out there and have that freedom and hustle. A lot of people really want to test themselves and do it, and Sasha might be that type of person. She want to test herself and
Listen,
really go out there.
Sasha versus Trisha Dora. I'm saying it right now.
That would be fire.
Come on, bro.
That would be fire. You could headline, Tony. You could like set up Women of Honor and get a headline with that. That's money.
Yes, you could. That's money, bro. It's so many matches you could really set up with Sasha, man. Like, it's just money. So like, it's on what she want to do right now, and but she's in a comfortable position. She can say what she want to do.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about this AEW Full Gear card. Now that
Hazel's go.
Back. Hazel, you ready? I got the card if you need it from Wiki, so we can start from 12 up to 1 since
you got it from Wiki.
Yeah, Wiki.
Say Wiki.
I could double check and double reference, but I think it's right. But yeah, the first match, the best friends, Rocky Romero and Danhausen versus the Factory, QT Marshall, my homie Aaron Solo, Lee Johnson, Big Shotty, Nick Camarado, and 202 Dimes, Cole Carter, 10-man tag.
Why are we talking about this?
Yeah, I was going.
Why do you didn't skip this?
I love me some best friends.
Because we know they're gonna win.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was gonna pick.
Say again who they're fighting.
The Factory, QT Marshall's people.
No, what's the other guy's name?
Aaron Solo, Big Shotty, Lee Johnson, Nick Camarado,
right there. Go back. Right there. What's his name?
Lee Johnson.
Right there. There it is. You said it. The worst wrestler in AEW.
Oh, what? Damn. Big Shotty. No love for Big Shotty?
No
love. No love. Terrible.
Damn.
Disgusting. Horrible.
Cold. I don't mind Big Shotty. I don't mind him.
Listen,
he's
that's
young.
the reason. He's never going to be good.
Oh, man. That's tough.
So is that. He's never going to be good. I don't care. He's always going to be a jobber. I don't care.
Well, we clearly both got team best friends. Hazel, I assume you also have team best friends.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why they feel like the fucking Factory needs to be over here. They're just doing this because they need to put another faction with these guys on the pre-show.
They're a shitty little heel faction. That's what they
My whole thing is, why did Chuck T give fucking QT a VCR? I mean, a fucking videotape. It's 2022.
It's the best friends. Yo, Renee was like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Who knows?
Yo, they're hilarious. And then there was a spooky video from Danhausen. He was getting very evil. Young Wolf said, damn, now I got beef with Kofi. The Young Wolf is a Lee Johnson guy.
No beef, Young Wolf. Lee Johnson is dirt. He just dirt, man. He's just terrible, man. Like when they had him in the main event last week, I just turned the television on.
Oh,
bro,
man.
I just spent $50.
I was like, oh, predictable.
Check this out. I just spent $50 goddamn dollars on this fucking McAfee antivirus shit.
Oh, you picked McAfee? Why you pick that one?
I mean, what's the best one?
I mean, McAfee is fine. It'll do the job you need it to do, but there's other ones that I prefer.
This is what I get for watching the Spiral, the Book of Saw on this fucking computer. Jesus Christ.
Internet etiquette, man. You should know at this point.
But yeah, I'm going with the best friends here. There's no way in hell that the fucking factory are winning here. It just doesn't make any goddamn
I bet you Lee
sense.
Johnson gets pinned. I promise you Lee Johnson gets pinned.
He probably will.
He's
Then they might
the
pin
one who's gonna get pinned. Like I bet money on that. Like if someone was to bet money on that, I'd bet money on who gets pinned.
DraftKings can have a fucking someone that matched. I don't think
there's a multiverse.
DraftKings will take my idea. They'll take my idea, DraftKings.
Yeah.
There's a multiple choice for the DraftKings for Full Gear. All right, TJ, I have the card now on my phone, so I'll do the rest from here.
Okay.
All right, so the finals for the AEW World Championship Eliminator turn. Oh wait, this is the semifinals. What?
Semifinal, yeah, semifinal.
So who else?
Ethan Page is in the final, and it's going to be on Dynamite. The final is going to be on Dynamite.
Okay. All right, so yeah, it's former Team Taz members Brian Cage versus Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks for the win. Fuck Brian Cage, he's dirt.
No, damn, no love for Cage. I think Cage has been really good since he's been back.
You ever saw something like a shark out of water? You're like, that's boring.
Oh,
you know, if Brian Cage wasn't
with the embassy,
if Brian Cage was never with the embassy, he'd probably be a better wrestler.
Listen, if Brian Cage is by himself, he could be dirt.
I mean, I've always liked Brian Cage back in Lucha Underground days.
Early
PWG days.
Brian Cage is just another big dude. That's all. With underwear's on. That's it.
I think, like, for a big dude though, like he got a real cool, unique moveset. He can do a lot of crazy shit. Like,
Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground at Impact, he was dope for me because he did the backflips and he flipped and all that. And he ran. Yeah. But now he don't do nothing. He's just dirt to me. And I'm not saying Brian Cage is dirt. I'm just saying in AEW right now, he's not needed.
I mean, I think recently he has been in that mode of show and prove yourself, and I think this is his chance. I think Ricky is winning this match for sure, but I think this is also going to serve as an opportunity for Brian Cage to continue to prove why, the fans of his were like, yo, this dude should be on TV because, he does have his fans now, like he's on TV. But
he's dirt. He's trash.
No, it's up to him to try and change your mind.
You like Brian Cage, you like, what's this guy's name? Ryback.
Oh man, you know what? I did kind of like Ryback back in the day.
That's it. You're a fan of Ryback. That's what Brian Cage is. He's like a Ryback 1.0.
Nah, I think he's better than Ryback.
And then Ryback is like a Goldberg.
Ryback is like in a lot of ways similar to Goldberg, in good ways and bad ways.
Yes. It's not. All right, we'll move on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ricky Starks here to win this match, and he's gonna win the tournament overall. Like, it just honestly,
what did the winner get?
The winner gets a shot at the world title at Winter is Coming.
Yep.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah.
Why is that lame?
God damn.
Because they're gonna lose it. They're not gonna win. Because all right, you gotta think. If we're talking Full Gear, supposedly Full Gear, we say, hey, MJF wins, right? We're not gonna take off that title of MJF right away. So this match means nothing. Doesn't matter who wins. It doesn't matter who wins this tournament.
Well,
simple as that.
Again, Kofi, that's your opinion, but it matters to some people because they want to see this the story being built up between Ricky and MJF. Because
to who?
What? Nigga, I want Ricky to win.
You say it matters to who?
It matters to you. That's your opinion.
It doesn't matter who it matters. It doesn't matter.
To hit it with the Rock says.
Yeah, you gotta hit it with the Rock.
I mean, I do think though that Ricky and MJF would be like a great match to set Ricky up as a main eventer. I do think that.
Because
Yeah,
look at what
but
you
like
have. You have a showman in Ricky Starks. So much charisma. He's oozing with it. This guy is meant to be a fucking star. Kofi even explains to me that, like, you know, he was a big fan of Ricky when he was in the NWA. Same here.
But the dope thing is, it also gives other guys times to relax, like Moxley and the other big headed guys that have the title.
Well, I mean, you know, after Moxley loses the title tomorrow night, you know he's going to take the vacation that he was supposed to have in the first place, but then cannibalism in professional wrestling.
That boy is crazy.
But yeah, Rick, I think it's unanimous. We all went for Ricky Starks here to win.
Ricky Stacks.
And honestly, I can't wait for the build-up between him and MJF. You know their mic skills are going to be the most important thing that everyone's going to be focused on. They're like, oh, fuck the rest of the card. I just want to hear these two guys talk.
Yeah, it's going to be great promos.
All right. The triple threat match. Luckily, it's a triple threat. But we have another match that's a multi-man where it's going to be different. And Kofi, you're going to have to hear what I have to say with the Fatal 4-Way. But now we're at the triple threat, which is the main card, the opener. We don't know for sure if it's going to be the opener, but it is Wardlow defending his AEW TNT Championship against the Ring of Honor Television Champion Samoa Joe and Powerhouse.
Wardlow retains.
Yes, I do believe Wardlow retains. I'm very excited for this.
Here's the question, though. Here's the question for you guys. If Wardlow
doesn't make sense,
who does he pin?
Hobbs.
I think he pins Joe.
No, he can't pin Joe. Joe has the title.
Joe has the title.
Yep. Hobbs has to go.
I think on it.
I think
the thing about it is Hobbs is going to probably put the most work in the whole title.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because I think you still got time to do a Wardlow and Hobbs 1-on-1 afterward.
I think what they're gonna do is like they're gonna do the basic triple threat trope. They're gonna focus more on Wardlow and Hobbs. They're gonna mush Joe out of the way. Joe will have his moments here or there, but somebody is walking away with the TNT Championship. It's gonna be Wardlow, and most likely he's gonna pin Hobbs. I don't know how, but they need to find a creative way for them to. For Wardlow,
Samoa Joe will probably like hit Hobbs with some shit, and then here comes Wardlow.
But here's the thing, though: if Wardlow shows up, you know he has Hobbs where he is right now, down the floor. You do the powerbomb symphony. How many powerbombs is Hobbs gonna take before Joe comes in and fucks that up?
I'm just saying, how much? When does he put the powerbomb in? Maybe he done went through mad work with him and Samoa Joe to the point where he needs his one powerbomb.
Well, right now, this is what I'm looking at. 2 heels and a babyface. The babyface is walking out of here. The champs, though. I don't think it's a good. I'm not gonna say it's a bad idea to give 2 titles to Joe, but again,
I don't think Samoa Joe needs the title he got.
He doesn't need it because he's a TV champion, and most likely
you don't need that.
To have him. We need to have him defending that belt more. All right. Hobbs is going to look like a star. Wardlow is going to look like a beast. And Joe is just going to look like Joe, choking people out, giving people uranagis, you know, doing his patented, oh, someone's going to jump off the top rope, I'm going to walk out of the way type shit. It's going to be fun. And again, we don't know if this is the opener. This is just the lineup order that it's on Wikipedia right now. So we don't know what's going to be happening. Who knows? Maybe it might be this match that opens up the show, and that's Death Triangle defending the AEW World Trios Championships against the Elite.
Yeah. I'm going with the boys. I'm going with the Elite. I think we reroute the ship. We get back on course from what was messed up after All Out. And I think we continue with this story that they've been telling with Death Triangle, with Pac being a heel, Phoenix being a face, and Penta being a tweener.
No, sir, I don't like it.
You ain't gotta like it, but it is what it is.
No, I just don't like your prediction, because I know that's what we're all gonna go for. Because remember what I said. What was it, a few days ago or last? Yeah, it was yesterday. Remember what I said? You can cheer for these guys all you want, do it, love it, but just know you're gonna be fucking. I'm not saying TJ in general or anyone here in the show is, but just know in general they're gonna get booed.
I'm going for
Punk. I don't think they will. I don't think they will.
I gotta go Death Triangle just because we got a different pack. This nigga's willing to do anything to keep those titles, so I don't give a fuck if nobody says. I gotta go Pac because he's a heel. That's one. They're heels. I gotta go to heel.
I'm gonna go with the Elite.
Don't get me wrong. I love the Elite, but I gotta go Pac.
I'm going with the Elite.
Go ahead, Hazel. My bad.
Just feels like an obvious decision. It feels stupid because I literally know what the outcome is gonna look like. It's gonna look bad. It's gonna look bad for the Elite, and it's definitely gonna look bad for Tony Khan, knowing that we now officially know that he has sided with these guys.
I don't know why you think
that's where the money is.
The crowd are gonna revolt,
because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm still gonna cross my fingers. I'm still crossing my goddamn fingers on whether or not this man is going to fucking return.
All this did was
CM Punk aside. Did you not see the big pop they got when they were announced on Wednesday when they Thanos back into existence?
And that's what I said. That's what I told you. Yeah, get it all out of the way now. Get it out of the way now.
All this is doing is giving the Elite a fucking pop.
But you know,
that's what I'm saying. This is the indication that they will not be booed. They're not going to get booed. The people love the Elite.
Well, we'll have to wait and see tomorrow.
It's all Elite Wrestling. It's not. All right.
What is that?
That's the company's
name after us.
Yoshi's in the building.
Who you got next? Who's next?
Point of good to see you, Yoshi. Thanks for joining the chat. All right, we got Luchasaurus taking on Jumpin' Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
God damn, why you disrespect him like that? Jumpin' Jungle Boy.
I mean,
no one cares.
I care.
I care too, because I'm like, but it's almost like, oh my god, we need to end this fucking angle. And I know I can understand why you don't care about this, Kofi.
All right, Jungle Boy wins. Jungle Boy wins. Look, Jungle Boy wins. Now what?
Jungle Boy
exactly.
Has to win
Silence, right?
No. I agree that Jungle. I do agree that Jungle Boy wins. I think the issue with this angle is that Christian got injured. That's the issue with this angle.
Listen, after Jungle Boy wins, right? Then what?
He goes after Christian.
Christian's injured though. That's the problem. So it's still going to be a while before he can wrestle Christian.
But you still have time to build that up. You could throw a bunch of roadblocks onto Jungle Boy in order for Christian to be healed up.
Which means Luchasaurus has to win.
I don't think so, because
I have been thinking that. I was thinking maybe Luchasaurus should win this because we do still have to prolong this thing with Christian. But like you do run the risk of burning people out,
of making it boring.
Yeah, you run that risk. It's a risky situation
because now it's already getting boring. Now it's already getting boring and played out. For me, I don't care who wins. I don't.
That's why I think Tony Khan got to kind of read the tea leaves and be like, all right, let's put Jungle Boy over, and we could pivot to something else for Luchasaurus and Christian to do for now, so that this doesn't get stale. Like, you know, you've been dealt the bad hand of Christian getting hurt, so you just got to pivot off it for now. So
because the rest of that shit is kind of
it's sort of a dead issue at this point. So I'm gonna go with Jungle
Boy. I don't really care, so I'll go Jungle Boy too.
I'm going with Jungle Boy here because, like I said, this Luchasaurus is just a roadblock for Christian to heal up, and once he's healed up and ready to go, that's when we finally finish this whole fucking angle. Yeah, it's been taking way too long, but you know what? There's been something else in this card that's been going on for way too goddamn long.
Oh boy,
We'll get to that when we get there. But yeah,
Yeah.
fucking Jungle Boy's winning. But this match, the fucking hell. Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal taking on Darby Allin and it's Sting.
I don't know how can you gonna hate on this match. You know this match is gonna be fire. You know this match is gonna be fire.
And that's what I'm afraid of. That's
you afraid this match gonna be fire?
Because you mean to tell me that the
I'm
only place
kinda
that Jeff
Hazel.
Jarrett could get over is in AEW? No!
Yeah,
Hell no!
I'm kind of
Get
with,
out of here!
I'm kind of with Hazel.
You
kinda
hate
with
Hazel on
on
this
this.
one?
Get the fuck
Y'all are
out of here!
doubting Darby and Sting on pay-per-view?
No, I'm not doubting
Darby
and Sting.
I'm not doubting yeah, it's Jeff Jarrett.
It's Jeff.
How
It's
you doubting
fucking
Jeff? It's Jeff Jarrett. If there's
I know,
anything that Jeff Jarrett can do is work a match.
But Sting is about to die.
Yo, he gonna die for the art, man. Listen, Sting is gonna go crazy. He gonna jump off some crazy shit. Jeff Jarrett gonna whack motherfuckers with guitars.
His face paint about to melt. Yo, I ain't gonna friend your gentleman. My phone about to die. I gotta go.
All right, Kobe.
All right, Kofi. You take
Yo, I love y'all, gentlemen. Yo. We out of here.
Brother, take it easy.
Funny, good to see you, brother. Take it easy.
But yeah, like I was gonna say, you know there is going to be a spot. Mark it here. There is going to be a spot where Jeff Jarrett hits Sting with the guitar, and Sting no-sells it, and the crowd goes insane. You know it's gonna happen. You know that shit is gonna be fire. You know that shit is gonna be fire.
It's gonna be fire, but it's just, oh my god, it's Jeff. It just baffles my mind that the only time I gave that man a positive feedback was the Ric Flair match.
He was the best part of that match. So you know he's going to be good in a match with people who can actually wrestle. These are all people who can actually wrestle and not Ric Flair.
I mean, look, no matter what they do here, I'm just going to push all the bullshit that I have with Jeff Jarrett aside and just enjoy the match. Like, yeah, I'm going to see him whack someone with a guitar. It'll probably be Jay Lethal because it's going to be Darby and Sting. Or who knows? Maybe Sanjay Dutt. We know Satnam Singh is not getting hit with a guitar. That man is too fucking tall to get hit with one.
Shit, he might get hit with a guitar and no sell it.
Yeah, that too. I mean, look, this is why I said I'm hoping this is the one and only time that this man is going to wrestle, and that's it. You already have an office position in this company. The last thing that we need is for you to be involved in shit inside the ring. Yeah, you got ripped. You got all jacked up just for this one match. I'm really hoping it's just for one match. But I'm going to pop when I hear the theme. I am going to pop because that theme is fucking kick-ass. TJ, talk to the chat real quick while I go deal with this shit. I'll be back.
All right. Johnny goes with Darby and Sting, and I am also going with Darby and Sting for that. And yes, Young Wolf is speaking my language. He's on my time. He's with my vibes. Sting is no selling the guitar shot from Jeff Jarrett. The crowd is gonna pop. If you go back to Forbidden Door and watch the dudes with attitude match against the Bucks. Where the Bucks double super kick Sting and he no sells it and the building fucking erupts. Like, it's gonna be fantastic. Johnny says the Elite should never have been suspended to begin with, just CM Punk. I mean, it was determined that the Elite also made mistakes in the situation, just from the outside looking in, just from the what we know as fans. I feel like the punishments dealt out were fair. The Elite were not totally innocent in the situation. Because I understand CM Punk just went off and attacked them for unprovoked, but they probably should not have gone to his locker room, even if they were just trying to talk to him. Like, should have just let cooler heads prevail. Like, sit on it for the night and talk to him in the morning, or whatever, or the next day or whenever, but don't go run up on him right after he's out there. Like, if you got a fucking problem with me, come see me. Like, nothing good was ever going to come out of the Elite going to CM Punk's locker room that night. So I think that's where they went wrong in that situation. So, I mean, you know, what happened, and they're back now. So I ain't too pressed about that situation. I'm just glad they're back. I'm glad they're gonna have what looks to be a fire match with the Triangle. So CM Punk lied about his dog being injured. That's what they said. He cooked up a story about his dog getting hit by the door late in the game, but it's tough.
Which was absolute bullshit. Because that dog would have been flying to the other side of the goddamn locker room.
That had been the first thing that you talked about if that really happened. Like, yo, my dog got hurt, but they didn't talk about that too.
I mean, the only person that probably had possession of CM Punk's dog was Ace Steel's wife, who was the only witness to what the fuck happened. What's going on, Robert? Morning, good to see you.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah. All right. So we both said Darby Allin and Sting. Britt Baker taking on Saraya for the first time in 5 years. She makes her in-ring return and making her official AEW debut.
And after it's all said and done, you're gonna be taking splinters out of your fat asses all night long because you got some fat asses.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna bypass that, and I'm not gonna talk about this match. Again, this is one of me, or if not the biggest women's match in AEW history. And it does not involve a title. It's just two big female stars, and I talked about it with Dynamite. But it shows a place of progress that AEW has put 3 major women's matches on a card, 2 title matches, and this one, maybe the most high profile of all the matches, just, no title. It's a grudge match.
Yes.
So I think that should be commended. And so Saraya finally making her big in-ring return is great. Like, again, I love seeing people be able to come back and work on their own terms. Like, I love seeing Danielson come back and seeing Edge come back and seeing Christian come back. Like, all these recent trends of people being able to come back from having their careers cut short, I think is a great thing. And, hopefully, there might be, we don't know what it's going to be like. We don't know what Saraya's training regimen or whatever has been. We're just going to see what it's like when they're in the ring together. But I think hopefully the heat of it being Saraya's first match back and the big star power of it will carry it. And it should hopefully be a fun one. But I'm going with Saraya. I'm going to go with Saraya. I said all that to say I'm going to go with Saraya to get her first W. I think Britt can take this L. And I think this starts off Saraya's in-ring return in a solid direction. So, yeah, Saraya wins.
Obviously, it's going to be Saraya. They're going to give her the big win. I mean, it's not going to hurt Britt. There's probably going to be something for her in the near future. I don't know. But all I'm hearing is that, like, she can't do any moves. She can't take any moves that involves her back. So it's like, how are you going to take a bump then? That raises a lot of questions too, because it's like, you may be cleared, but do you?
I mean, I'm not gonna go off any assumptions about what her limits or limitations are. She's cleared. We're gonna see what happens with her in the ring.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping for also. I'm hoping, that she could do more than just, less things. I'm hoping she could do more different things than what she was doing in WWE, like moves that we never seen her do before, that WWE was like, nah, we can't have you do that. You know, I would love to see something like that. Like, yeah, this is a big, main event attraction for the women. This is a girl that's, coming back after 5 years of, not being cleared by another promotion, even though she was technically cleared, to I'm going to go to this other company knowing that I'm probably going to get a better chance here. And I'm going to showcase my skills to the whole AEW, to these AEW fans. And basically she's going to prove to everyone that this is her house, when in fact it's not your house. It's not Swerve's house.
This is Morehouse.
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
Okay, that's his house. Okay. But I think it's going to be a good match. I know Britt Baker's going to make, Saraya look good. Britt Baker doesn't have to get hurt from the loss here. I think she's going to, come back from this, hopefully. And I'm just hoping that this match turns out really good, because, yeah, I would love to see Saraya wrestle again. Again, I still say she's overrated and all that stuff. I don't see the hype, but it'd be nice to see something fresh every once in a while. And this is technically sort of a dream match, so I'll enjoy it. Saraya for the win. Jade Cargill defending her AEW TBS champion versus, and I quote, TBS champion Nyla Rose.
I think this has been perhaps Jade's most entertaining feud. Nyla shenanigans with the belt have been great, but I do think that unfortunately it is all coming to an end tomorrow night. I think Jade finally beats Nyla and she gets her belt back, and the fun of this ends. But I hope this leads to more fun Nyla stuff now that she's gotten to flex her comedic muscles with this stolen belt shit.
It was fun while it lasted. Just give Jade her fucking belt back. Give her back a damn belt. Like, it was funny to a point, but then it was just like, oh my God, how many times are they going to make Jade look like she feels like an idiot? Like, you have so many possibilities of getting this belt back, and you need something that you just don't want to do it. The fuck? You got baddies. Make them do their fucking job. Like, why do you have one person accompanying you and then you have the other person doing their fucking dumb shit? Like, no, fuck out of here. That made no sense. At this point, just give her back her goddamn belt. Like, it was fun while it lasted, but now it became fucking overkill to me. So Jade's gonna win. Probably gonna be her biggest competition yet, since she's facing the biggest girl in AEW right now. So hopefully Nyla makes her look good.
I think she will. I think they will have a good match.
Oh, now this match for the Ring of Honor World Championship, and an angle that's been going on for way too fucking long. Like, I'm done with this shit. I want this shit to move the fuck on. Jericho defends against Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli of the Blackpool Combat Club, and his own Jazz member and Les Sex Gods partner, Sammy Guevara. Ramble on, man.
I do think, well, I hope, but I do think that this is sort of where this shit sort of finally breaks apart with the Jazz and the BCC. It's tough. I've been giving this some thought.
We got to pick two winners.
Yeah, I know. We do got to pick two. But I am going to go with Jericho to retain, to bring it to final battle at the very least. And then, maybe he'll drop it there. And then I will also give the backup surprise of Danielson winning and reclaiming Ring of Honor's past glory. And he goes into final battle as champion. But I think those are your best two options to open up, this new era or whatever of Ring of Honor that Tony's trying to kick off as world champion. Either Chris Jericho or Bryan Danielson is a solid choice. So those are my two picks: Jericho and Danielson.
Give it to Jericho because we need a body for him at Final Battle. I'll probably go with you on the same thing. I'd rather give it to Danielson. Not that Claudio Castagnoli deserves another world title run with the Ring of Honor belt, but give it to Danielson. I think he'll bring back more prestige to that title, and I think he'll be doing more open challenges or defending that title either on Rampage or Dynamite every week if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go for those two. But this has to end. This has to fucking end. We've been doing this since Double or Nothing, bro. Been doing this since Double or Nothing.
Good old anarchy in the arena.
And Forbidden Door, too. It's like, enough. Enough is enough. We gotta move on. I know that we only have 4 to 5 pay-per-views a month. I don't know if they're still gonna continue with Forbidden Door, but it's like, holy shit. You mean to tell me that you have nobody else for the Jazz to face? I understand the Elite were suspended. I understand that, maybe some factions are not getting over with the crowd. And I understand that Sammy has issues with Andrade, and that's why we don't see him on TV. And we don't see La Facción Ingobernable, in full form. I get it. But don't you think this needs to be the end of this whole bullshit? And if it's not, if it has to be Jericho and Danielson in Final Battle, then fine. Just let it be the fucking end. Let it end. Let this peter out and fucking die.
Yeah, I can't see it being... Well, it could be, but you'd have to throw in some stipulation if it was Jericho and Danielson in Final Battle.
And that's what I'm hoping, that they throw some sort of stipulation, like whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't matter. Like, Jericho has to lose the belt in Final Battle. If you have him still retaining that championship, he can't be the face of Ring of Honor. It just doesn't make sense. And like for that, you should have just made PCO the face of the company when he was champion. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, plans change. Oh,
now we got
Fight Forever trailer. Yo, we gonna let's keep clicking and then we gonna watch this Fight Forever trailer.
Now we got Tony Storm versus Jamie Hayter for the AEW interim Women's World Championship.
After it's all said and done, you're gonna be taking splinters out of your fat asses all night long because you got some fat asses.
Let me tell you about Tony Storm and Jamie Hayter. No. We must focus. I like, again, I said, Tony Storm and Jamie Hayter always have fire matches, and the added backstory of their prior friendship and all this stuff with the backdrop of Jamie Hayter's impending babyface turn, which actually I wonder how this is going to work out. Given
double turn,
it seemed that Britt is also turning face, but
double turn.
Maybe we'll have to see, but I'm excited for this. But I do think we're the Tony Storm train keeps rolling, and perhaps something happens here that propels that babyface turn for Jamie. Britt tries to interfere, fucks it up, something along those lines. But yeah, I think Tony Storm retains.
Well, I mean, Thunder Rosa is the babyface, so if we're gonna do this double turn, we gotta make Tony Storm the fucking heel. But how will we make that work though? It's one of those rare. Has AEW ever done a fucking double turn at all within its 3-year period?
Trying to think. No, I don't think so.
This might be their first, so they have to come up with something original to plan out this double turn. Again,
I mean, the Inner Circle turned face, and that wasn't a double turn, really, because MJF was already a heel. He just returned heel.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Like, they have to find unique ways to make this shit feel like it makes sense. But definitely Tony Storm is going to get the win because that's when Thunder Rosa shows up, makes a return. And then there you go. We have a match for winner is coming. Thunder Rosa versus Tony Storm to the fuck was that? To declare an undisputed AEW Women's World Champion.
Okay. Yeah. Of course, I do think that is the ultimate end goal. Like, we're gonna get either that interim label dropped, or Thunder Rosa is gonna come back and they're gonna, get this titles unified.
All right, let me just give this to my wife real quick, and then I'll be right back in a few seconds.
All right, goddamn, bro. Why are you calling her Jamie Hager, Johnny? That's all types of wrong. Has got me thinking of the wrong people and visualizing the wrong sorts of individuals. Well, I don't need to see what's going on there. But yeah, we definitely about to throw on this Fight Forever trailer in a second and see what's going on with it. After we're done with these predictions. Thought Thunder Rosa don't work there no more. Nah, she definitely works there at AEW. She's just injured. She's been injured. That's all. She's on the shelf, and that's why Tony is holding the title.
All right. For the AEW World Tag Team Championships, Swerve in Our Glory versus The Acclaim, Part 3.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be a great match. It'd be interesting if this was actually where it was placed on the card, but it has been a great feud. It has been a fantastic coming out party for the Acclaimed, as maybe the hottest act in the company. For Swerve, who is, I say it every week, about to break out as one of the top fucking heels in the company. And I think this is where it all sort of comes to a head. We're really going to see what happens, whether Keith Lee joins Swerve and goes full heel or they break off. But I do think, regardless, the Acclaimed are going to win once again and close the book on this thing and move on to what seems to be FTR. So, yeah, I got the Acclaimed winning this.
I respect Six's opinion when he said that maybe Keith Lee will probably just go to the dark side and, stick with Swerve. I really don't see that because never in my life, watching, different indie shows, I've never seen Keith Lee heel. Never seen him play the role of the heel. Never.
Yeah.
And not that I'm saying he's going to suck playing the role as a heel. I think he'll do an amazing job, but does anyone really want to see him turn with his own partner? I think this will be this will probably be the perfect time that Swerve gets the full-on heel turn, and then you have them going one-on-one against each other. Give them a little mini feud, and then have them go their separate ways. I think that would just make the most logical sense because, you got Winter is coming up in a couple weeks, 5 weeks? Why not? I mean, I wouldn't mind if they won back the tag belts, but then what would the mean about the whole big victory that the Acclaim got in Queens? What would that mean? That would mean absolutely nothing because it went back to the team that they actually beat in the first place. Just seems pretty hokey. But I know the match is gonna kick ass. It kicked ass at All Out. It kicked ass in Queens. Even though I wasn't there and you guys were, I still saw it, and I'm like, holy shit, this kicked ass. I think it was the match of the night, honestly. I can't wait to hear Max's bars. Maybe Swerve might come back with some bars himself.
Got to, man. Got to respond, Swerve.
This has to be the one time that you have to respond, Swerve. Come on. You are a rapper. You bring rappers onto the show. Now, that's just your gimmick.
Can't allow us to stand, Swerve.
You went with the Acclaimed, right?
Yes.
I'm going with the Acclaimed here. And it looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event.
Oh, you damn right.
For the All Elite Wrestling World Championship, Jon Moxley defending the championship against the Casino Ladder Poker Chip winner and cashing in, just like RVD cashed in at ECW One Night Stand 2006. He is MJF. TJ, let's bring it home.
Yes. I mean, I've been saying it for weeks, so I guess this is just the full crystallization of it. MJF, I think it's his time. I think this is it. I think this is the time. I think he wins the championship. I think, like I said on Dynamite, the Firm thing is going to be a swerve, and I think he's gonna get back with the Firm. I think they're gonna help him in the end. And he's gonna prove that he is in fact the devil himself, and the devil is gonna be our new world champion. And Ricky Starks is gonna be waiting for him, and winter is coming. That's what I think is going on here. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be surprised if I was wrong, but Mox is Mox, and I'd respect that. But I think it's time. I think we crown MJF now and strike while the iron's hot, so to speak. So yeah, MJF.
It's time to strike while the iron's hot. This man needs his fucking vacation already after that goddamn media scrum.
Yeah, he earned it.
He definitely earned it. It was just, last minute shit. And I appreciate Moxley for his, his heart, his dedication for this business and for this company, let alone because they're trying to make him like the poster boy, which I fully understand. But bro, you need a break. And I think after this match, you could finally take that shit. It's time for MJF to finally get his due. He has said he is a hard-working professional. He makes you believe, he's well trained to be a part of this business. He is well known to become a world champion in the near future. And why not give it to the one person that everyone's been saying this guy should have been champion a long time ago? Give it to Maxwell Jacob Freeman. It's now time. After his little pipe bomb, his match with Punk, his little hiatus, making his return at All Out, talking about everything that he's been going through, about him being overshadowed by various things that are just we're stupidity right now.
Yeah, a bunch of circumstances, shit outside of his or anyone else's control, really.
And honestly, like I said to you guys a few days ago, he said it when he was teasing the cash in on the chip. For the first time in his life, he's going to earn it. Yeah, earn it your way, because we all know how it's going to happen. And I said it the minute you got beat up by your own fucking crew. This is all fucking ribbed. We're all getting ribbed. We're being ribbed, people, but we're going to get ribbed in a good way. You ever heard of a Russo swerve? This is a Tony Khan swerve. And I hope he does this shit right. All right? Do people not remember how hyped I was when they did the fucking exploding barbed wire death match? And then that shit just went to shit. Can't fucking do that here. This is now time for someone by the name of Maxwell Jacob Freeman to finally get his due. Moxley, you had your fun, but now it's time for you to have another vacation. It's time for you to have a actual vacation that doesn't involve you going to rehab. All right. MJF is winning. We're going to see some fuckery here. We're going to see a whole bunch of fuckery. Even though they don't mention that man, even though he's not mentioning it, he's bringing up all of his old shit. So it just looks like we're looking at the new generational CM Punk here. And I'm really hoping that's not the case. I want MJF to be MJF, not MJF and CM Punk put together.
Well, I think he's doing more than enough to carve his own path out as MJF.
And I'm hoping so, because I popped when he cut those lines. I really did.
Yeah,
but it's also like, okay, aren't we trying to not mention or talk about this, man. The fact that you even brought that up, everybody knew. Wait, what? Swerve ain't gonna resign. Do you think my dad's right? Swerve ain't gonna resign with AEW. You think Swerve is gonna go back to Hit Row? Why? Because he tweeted yesterday, well, a few hours ago, that earlier today was the 1 year anniversary that he got released.
Yeah, I don't think Swerve going back there. I think Swerve is good where he at.
He's not. It just doesn't make any sense.
No.
All right, so what do you rate the match card?
I think
that we haven't done in a while.
I think this is a solid B+ card. Like, I think it is the B+ with the potential for, like, on the high end to really be a standout A show. Like, it's just the matches have got to deliver, you know? Like, the talent is there. It's just up to the booking to back it up. And AEW, their pay-per-views are usually good at the very least. So I'm banking on this to be a strong one.
3.5 just for now. And again, let me remind everyone, we may be doing our predictions here right now, but none of these predictions, some of these predictions might change. Our official predictions will probably be up on the social media if we do that, because we haven't done that in a while. But our predictions might change when we do the stream. All right. So whatever we said here might be at least I give an 80% possibility that we're going to keep at least most of them and probably change maybe one or two, because it's AEW and sometimes we can say one thing, but then we like to overthink shit. Like, all right, now this is getting difficult. Now I don't know if I really want to go for this guy to win. Gotta go for the other guy.
Yeah, I typically just stand on my shit, and I tend to do well. So,
but yeah. Does anyone else have any questions before we officially bring it home? Unless TJ wants to play some Fall Guys.
I'm about to get back on God of War, but no, real quick, let's look at this damn Fight Forever trailer.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
They dropped the gameplay trailer. I got it right here, so I'm gonna pop it in. And we gonna watch it real quick.
All right, damn. We're actually gonna do an actual reaction.
Yeah, we're gonna do this real quick. Let me set this shit.
I saw the footage of some deathmatch stuff being there. I think it was Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa in the deathmatch stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
Please give me light tubes. Please give me some exploding give me the exploding barbed wire deathmatch.
Give me the exploding barbed wire deathmatch. All right, let's.
See, I had a fucking feeling that this game was actually going to be delayed. They said it was going to be released by October. All right, here we go.
Yeah, all right, let's do this.
Let's remove this shit.
AEW Fight Forever was
I don't like the belt design.
Oh no!
Oh no, I don't like it.
You're not feeling it?
No.
MJF look like an action figure.
Oh my god!
You remember the feeling when you could just pick up and play a video game? That feeling is back.
Nah, I'm digging the animations though. Oh, now Sting looks great.
Are you ready to reignite the magic?
AEW Fight Forever.
Oh, Britt looks pretty good too.
Intergender shit.
Wait, yeah, was that Daniels? I gotta go back.
Yeah, that was Danielson.
That Britt curb stomp. Yeah, whoa.
Oh my god.
Career modes. You can create your own.
Why does the belt look so dark?
And use all of my signature moves.
Battle
It
it
feels
out.
so
some of my
poppy.
favorite
Oh,
matches.
whoa.
Like lights
Oh
out.
my god, that was glass
Balls
and barbed
count
wire.
anywhere. And don't forget about the weapons.
Darby's got his
Oh my
skateboard.
god.
Now it's time for you to create your unforgettable moments. AEW Fight Forever, coming soon.
Oh, that's the new box art. That's definitely the new box art.
Yeah, let me see. Let me go back real quick to check it out. New box art.
In the not-so-distant past.
Hey, yo.
Why the hell? Oh, goddamn YouTube autoplay. Oh, yeah. a certain someone is missing.
Yes. Yes, he is. Yes, he is indeed.
Yeah, that's probably the new box art.
I mean, I don't. Well, to be honest, I only hated the box art because I didn't like the fucking color. It looked horrible. It didn't fit with the AEW persona for what it was, which was like many variations of blue and splashes of color before NXT 2.0 went and copy pasted that shit.
No, yeah.
You know, this is so much more better. It has more breathing room. There's more people on the box art. It's not like just one person. It's a total of 10 people, which is good.
They're really pushing the pick up and play vibes. I dig. There's certain shit in there I liked. I saw that suplex on the apron, the thumbtacks, the hardcore shit, the intergender stuff. Like,
we gotta like look at some of these clips again. Holy shit,
it's looking fun, yeah. Because some of this.
When was this released?
A couple minutes ago.
Oh my god! I'm guessing this was the announcement that they had.
Oh, see, I didn't even peep. Jericho was fighting Britt, I think.
Yeah.
Are you ready to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
AEW Fight Forever.
Has deep career modes.
I don't see. Go to where Moxley has the belt. Look at that. That looks so fucking horrible.
I don't think it's that bad.
It looks so copy pasted. Like you'd think they'd add like more depth into the belt. Like it just, I don't know, man. I mean, look, this is not the final product, but and look, Moxley looks like he just came out of a methadone clinic.
Yeah, Mox does look kind of crazy. But this is, YouTube compression.
Yeah, this is all beta verse and all that
like
shit.
This will look way better on your actual console. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too pressed about that. Like a pause on a shot on YouTube is never gonna look ideal.
Modes. You can create your own wrestler, like me, and use all of my
Jungle
signature
Boy.
moves.
Battle It Out. Some of my favorite.
Like, yeah, that shit look crazy.
That was a weird camera angle though.
Falls count any
Battle It
For
Out.
the outside.
and
That
use
right
all
there,
of
what
my
the hell?
signature moves.
Battle It Out. Some
I like
That right there does not feel like a PlayStation game at all. That looks like a PC.
But like what I like, it makes me wonder about the customizability of it and everything. Like, because I remember another gameplay clip I saw where you could like do catches and like cancel type moves. So, I think that shit might be real cool if that's what this was, which is what it might have been.
Yeah.
But man, I'm with Johnny in here hating on it, but
Yo, bro, why?
I'm with it for this game.
Why you? Hold on.
You out of pocket.
There's no need for you to hate,
My
bro.
favorite matches. Like Lights
This
Out.
is looking like the Heat.
Oh, wait,
Lights
now,
out match.
What was that right there? Where the weapons were and shit.
Yeah.
Count anywhere.
No, where go back. Right there.
Battle It Out. Some of my favorite matches.
Right there.
Man,
What is that? Is that thumbtacks or glass?
I think that's thumbtacks.
That looks more like glass to me because thumbtacks don't look that fucking
Well, got it animated or whatever, but I think there's thumbtacks. It look like, yeah, that's thumbtacks. It's for sure thumbtacks.
Oh yeah, for sure. It just looked like shards of glass.
And they're in her back. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my god, it's so insane. Take that, ECW. You couldn't even add that in your game.
Facts. Telling me I could do real deathmatch shit, Johnny, and you hating on that? Nah, I won't have it.
Give me the exploding barbed wire death match.
I won't have
Give me
it.
that
This shit
shit.
looks fun as hell. I'm with this shit.
Give me that shit.
All
right, let's keep going.
Like Lights Out.
Falls count anywhere. And don't forget about the weapons.
Barbed wire bat. Like, look, see? Table, Darby skateboard. Darby doing the tope off his skateboard looks crazy.
Oh my
I
God.
fuck with that. A
That could
bat.
have been on the next Tony Hawk game if that was the case.
They got a tennis racket.
Oh God.
You know somebody making a Jim Cornette call?
Get rid of the tennis racket immediately.
Right, get it out
Get
of
rid
here.
of that shit. Get that
Someone's
shit
gonna
out of
make
here.
fucking Cornette calls.
You're gonna have Cornette mark on the fact that AEW put his own fucking personal weapon in the goddamn game. Like, nah, come on. Get that shit out of there.
Nah, somebody was just trying to make a Serena Williams.
Why did that table look like a Japanese table?
It might be.
Aren't tables supposed to be darker?
Yeah, typically. But it might be a Japanese table.
Johnny, this game might come out next year. They were trying to plug this shit to come out this year. That shit ain't happening. All right, Ukes and THQ were over fucking budget because Kenny wanted to add all this extra shit.
Well, I don't blame you. Want the game to be good. Shit, I respect that.
So far from what I'm seeing here, I don't see the mini games that apparently appeared in the last trailer. Like that was like a few months ago.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I mean, there ain't much more to show apart from the fact that there's many games there. And this is primarily the meat of the game, the wrestling gameplay. Oh, wait, what? You threw a football at him?
What the hell?
And don't forget about the weapons.
Well, we got a barbed wire bat.
Yeah, you threw a football at him.
No,
hold on, go back. What did Jericho throw? That was like a bottle or something.
Slow it down.
And don't forget about the weapons.
Oh my God, that's a little bit of the bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly.
All the weapons. Now,
all the
it's
weapons.
Time for
all right, Handman sounded pretty erotic there.
All the weapons.
Moments. AEW.
Yeah, man.
Well, look at that. We got a little bit of the bubbly in the game.
I'm excited for this. I'm excited.
Damn. This shit says coming soon. Well, I'm going for March of next year. I think that's possibly going to be the official date. I don't think they're gonna release that game during WrestleMania. That's just gonna.
I mean, listen, if there's any time to try to get a wrestling fan dollar, why not? WrestleMania season.
For that, you might as well just say we lost all of our revenue on the Peacock because everyone was playing that AEW game instead of watching WrestleMania.
Yeah, shit, why not?
It's oh my God, it's just gonna look so fucking. It's gonna look amazing when the final product is released. I really like that they updated the box art. I think they knew right then and there that like, oh, they fucked up. And notice how in that trailer we didn't see not one glimpse of that fucking man.
Well, I mean, they're probably not gonna do too much advertisement of him at this point. I think he'll still be in the game and he'll get his royalties or whatever. But
yeah,
I don't think they're gonna be out and out promoting him too much at this point.
But yeah, that was the AEW Fight Forever official trailer. Looks pretty dope. I'm really liking the variety that they're throwing here. And yeah, again, this is made by Ukes and THQ. This really has like, you know, No Mercy and Def Jam Vendetta vibes. No Mercy because of the gameplay. Def Jam Vendetta because of the graphics. Like everybody here looks buff. I mean, again, this is not the final product. Moxie looked a little bit like, what the fuck? Why were you shooting too much? You lost weight, bro. You need to get that shit back up. And yeah, I complained about the belt. I didn't like it, but I'm hoping that they change that shit. That game. I don't know if it's gonna beat 2K22. That 2K22 has gotten a lot of fucking praise. Yeah, it has its fucking weird glitches and crashes and all that shit, but I believe honestly that they fixed a lot of the issues that were going on in all the past games that they were doing. So I think honestly, like, I believe this game is going to beat 2K22 because one, it's bringing back something that we all had to love and enjoy within our childhoods. And that's something that I know AEW is going to, you know, bring back so that we could all reminisce on how, hey, remember when we used to do the specials by just flicking the fucking joystick?
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Like stylistically, this is good. This is good for wrestling fans. It's good for the wrestling ecosystem in terms of video games and all that. Like, I'm ready for this. I'm with the shits. I don't know if it's going to be 2K22, and I don't necessarily need it to. I just want it to be good and fun. So hopefully it is. So there you
go. All right. Well, that has been our AEW Full Gear predictions and the reaction. Us reacting to the official AEW trailer that just released a few minutes ago or hours ago. That was shocking. I'm guessing this was the announcement that they had in mind or something.
Yeah. But yeah, because they did say they had some Fight Forever news coming in. Here's a gameplay trailer, and I don't know, maybe we're hearing more. It would be nice.
It looks great indeed. Yeah. Before we officially bring it home, do you have any returns and debuts? Like, you have one return and one debut for Full Gear.
I don't know. I'm not gonna hang my hat on any of that. Maybe Miro or Cole. Like, those are the two biggest, most pressing returns on the table right now. Miro, Cole, and Kyle O'Reilly. So if anything, it'd be one of those guys. But otherwise, I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, where's the lie?
Where's the lie? I still gotta add that shit.
Fuck. Yeah, it's most. I'm gonna go with Adam Cole here to make his return, because I've been hearing some stuff that, like, his concussion might be worse to the point where, like, this might be the end. You have a good night, Johnny. We'll see you tomorrow night, even though I might be late. It is kind of scary to know that, like, the one person that, you know, could probably, maybe next to CM Punk and MJF, probably build something in AEW has been gone for a good number of weeks, ever since he won the Owen Hart tournament. Right. So it's kind of weird, but hopefully he makes his return here. Who I'm expecting to debut in AEW, I'm hoping it's not a WWE guy or girl. I'm hoping it's someone that, you know, maybe a Japanese person or Lucha Libre or something, just to, you know, expand our horizons. You don't have to hire every person that fucking came out of WWE.
I mean, it doesn't. I keep telling you, that doesn't matter. Like, talent is talent, and if they wrestled in WWE, so be it. Like, they're gonna continue to hire talented people because they want talent.
All right. What match are you more hyped up for?
I mean, listen, I am a sucker for some good ass trio shit. So, and I've missed the Elite, so I'm ready for that. 100,000%. Elite versus Death Triangle is gonna be where it's at for me. But I mean, there's a lot on the card that's good. The triple threat, fucking the main event, Britt and Saraya, Jade and Nyla. All three women's matches are pretty solid. And you know, it's a good card. But yeah, that trios matches is where it's at for me.
I think this will shock you more when I say this, that I'm actually I'm more interested in the Britt Baker Saraya match, even after all the criticism that I gave to them. But it's a dream match. It's something original. And I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, that this match lives up to its expectations. I mean, the Go Home show, these women cut two of the best promos out there. You know, not like the last one where, you know, Paige literally had to give her whole fucking life story and shit. Like, I was just playing the world's smallest violin on there. I just gave up. But I'm not going to give up on this match, because I know for a fact that Britt Baker is going to look good. Britt Baker is going to be a star. Even if she loses here, I think there's going to be more for her in the future. Let's give it to Saraya, because this is her comeback story. I would honestly call her the Cinderella woman in this, because holy shit, you're cleared. You're finally going to wrestle. This is the one match that I can honestly say that, like, I'm not hyped up for, but I'm actually looking forward to watching. Even though I might not be here when that happens, I will be watching it on my phone.
I mean, it's gonna be a wild night of wrestling. Old AEW.
Yeah, and Trey Miguel just won the X Division Championship at their pay-per-view Overdrive.
Yeah, Impact did a fucking pay-per-view tonight.
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, listen, I like Trey Miguel. Shout out to that rascal.
No, I mean, like, why the fuck are you doing pay-per-views on Fridays when no one? Like, I'm not saying that no one's gonna be watching it, but it's just like, there's too much wrestling going on. Right?
Impact do what Impact do. We can't knock the people for doing what they do.
And with that being said, great one. Why don't you let all of the BC aliens and our Ramble Maniacs let them know where to find us?
Indeed, yeah. You already know where to find us. Find us on Instagram at Ramblemania Show and at Banter Club Podcast. Find us on Twitter at Ramblemania. Facebook.com/Ramblemania Show. Also, find our group there, Ramblemania Show's Banter Club, will be any other wrestlers, podcasters, everybody be associated with Posada goes on and all that's going down. As far as audio goes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, TuneIn, Overcast. Everywhere podcasts are found, search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. As far as visuals, twitch.tv/Ramblemania Show. Spotify video. Search us up on YouTube, Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. When you get here, like the videos, click subscribe, and click the bell so that when a new content drops, it goes straight to you. Yeah. That's for me personally. Find me on Instagram at TJ the Great One. That's TJ the GR, the number 8, the number 1. And find me on Twitter at TJ the Great. That's TJ the GR, the number 8. It's as simple as that.
TJ the Great too. I just broke my goddamn voice.
Goddamn, pal.
TJ the Great. You can find me on Instagram at iZombies. IZOMBIIESZ. The crew will be back tomorrow night for AEW Full Gear. For I will be attending the show pretty late, for I am booked at another indie show doing some commentary, and I will be doing an interview with the Absolute 2K Chris Cage at New Age Wrestling. So we'll probably have some footage for you guys to watch when it goes up, so stay tuned for that. But I will be defending the title whether or not I'm here. All right? Because I am fighting champion. I have to at least do that. Don't do that fucking look. Don't do that look, because you're just like, I'm about to win it off this man.
You damn right.
No, you're not. Hold on. No, where is that? Where is that?
It will be me.
That's gonna. No, that's gonna. No, wait. No, wrong clip. Where is it?
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
Yeah, that's gonna be you.
That's gonna be you losing all of your life points. All because I activated the Seal of Orichalcos. For TJ the Great, I'm Hazel the iZombie. This has been our AEW Full Gear predictions, plus our reactions to the AEW official Fight Forever trailer. We would like to wish all of you 8-point goodies. You're too fucking sweet.
And a good fight. And a good night.
It should have been me, not him.